Good evening. If everybody can take their seat, please. My name is Kim Policicio, and I'm a member of the Sault Ste. Marie Women's Athletic Association. And on behalf of SMAW, as we like to call it, I'd just like to thank everyone here for coming out. Tonight is a night to celebrate all of you, our female athletes, who participated in several different events throughout the school year. I'd also like to thank Tenaris, who has graciously sponsored this event for many years, and thanks to them, it's possible. First off, I'd like to call our president of Sault Ste. Marie Women's Athletic Association, Terry Lynn Della Penta, for a land acknowledgement.
Hi, everyone. We'd like to acknowledge that we are in the Robinson-Huron-Robinson Superior Treaty in Treaty 9 territories, and that the land on which we are gathered is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Cree, and Métis people. We acknowledge the importance of our relationship with our Indigenous partners as we move forward together in reconciliation. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to call Sunny Takur from Tenaris.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sunny Takur. Everybody calls me Sunny. I'm part of the health and safety team at Tenaris. If you haven't heard of Tenaris, or if you've seen a colorful manufacturing facility along railway stairs, but have always wondered what happens behind or within these walls, you're not alone. Tenaris is a leading manufacturer of pipes and related services of all the world's energy industry. We are a network of close to 23,000 team members based in 30 countries around the globe. In Canada, we employ around 1,000 team members, with close to 700 of those team members are right here in Sault Ste. Marie. Just as the young women being recognized here tonight, for our people work together, dependent on teamwork, collaboration, open communication, and problem-solving skills to deliver best quality products and our customers along with the market here. I'm joined this evening by several of my colleagues, all of whom are great examples of female leadership. They're sitting right there, and I'm so thankful for them to join us and join me today. So on behalf of us, and as well as on behalf of Tenaris, we're pleased to welcome you here tonight for the 2023 Tenaris Female Athletic Awards. I'm very honored to be here this evening to represent Tenaris and take part in the celebration of your accomplishments tonight. To all our female athletes here tonight, we worked very hard and deserve the recognition you have received this evening. You are what our future needs, so please join me in congratulating all these young women tonight. Thank you very much.
Next up, we have a special treat, the beautiful voice of chorus student Gianna Spirinello to sing the national anthem.
Hail Canada, our native land, true patriot love in this command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. And now if I could call Miss Michelle Guzzo to say grace. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. An athlete's prayer. God, let me play well, but fairly. Help me to learn something that matters once the game is over. Let competition make me strong, but never hostile. Gently guide me to offer my hand to a fallen opponent. Never catch me rejoicing in the adversity of others. If I know victory, allow me to be happy. If I am denied, keep me from envy. Remind me that sports are just games that teach us lessons about life. If through athletics I set an example, let it be a good one. Help me to always acknowledge the guidance and mentorship of my coaches, my parents, and my officials. Thank you for the support and the friendship of my teammates who have walked this journey beside me. Thank you for this opportunity to celebrate the achievements and the successes of the past year in athletics. Assist me in appreciating all that sport has done to bless and enrich my life. And thank you for the food we are about to eat. For this we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. If I could get your attention as we begin the awards presentation for this evening. First, I'd like to welcome everybody to the annual Tenaris banquet. Thank you to the Grand Gardens for the delicious food this evening. It was delicious. I'd also like to welcome all of the administrators that are here this evening. Without the support of our administrators, athletics couldn't happen. So if I could have our principals, vice principals, directors, and superintendents, please stand up so that we can give you a big round of applause and thank you for your support. I'd also like to recognize the athletic directors of each school and thank them for the dedication and their commitment to athletics, because without them we wouldn't be able to have this event. So from St. Mary's, Michelle Guzzo and Dave Zagoto, please stand up. From White Pines, Wendy Baswell and Tom DeLeese. From Hora, Kim Palachiccio and Greg Arbor. From Notre Dame de Sault, Louis Charbonneau. And I'm Terry Lynn Penta, one of them at Spill Rights, and Jared Klooster, who unfortunately couldn't be here because his daughter graduated university, so. At this time, I get the pleasure of introducing our Master of Ceremonies for this evening. And it's close to my heart. She's a really good friend of mine, Kristen Jeffers. I have to get used to calling her Jeffers, but. So Kristen and I go way back. We first became friends when we met each other at the Junior Girls Basketball Tryouts in August at St. Basil's way back when. And then from there, we just played every team together, every sport together. And she'd always beat me in the 100-meter dash because she was a little fast. And would beat me in the triple jump and long jump. And not only, she was just awesome. She was a fantastic athlete. She played basketball, volleyball, track and field. And it was in track and field where she excelled, placing third at OFSA in the triple jump when we were in our senior year of athletics. And she held the triple jump and long jump record for the city and NASA for the longest time. But I was sad to tell her a few years ago when it was beaten, and she'd ask me every year at the end of track and field meet, does my record still hold? But it did for quite a while. The year we graduated from high school, Kristen was nominated as our track and field nominee and the Percy Bedford nominee for St. Basil, and she won the Percy Bedford Award for the top female athlete. And from there, she received a full-ride scholarship to Maine University, where she competed on their track and field team for 2 years before finishing her educational and athletic career at Lake State University. She now is a teacher in Petoskey, where she's raising 3 beautiful, wonderful boys, where she has shared her love of sports for them, and now she's that sports mom driving her sons everywhere, as all your parents have done and will continue to do. For those of you in grade 9 and 10 and 11, you're here because your parents have supported you and drove you around like crazy too. So it is my pleasure and honor that I get to introduce Kristen Jeffers, my friend and our Master of Ceremonies for this evening.
Hello. I'm very nervous right now. This is not my thing. I teach grade 4. I do not like big people. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk about the importance of athletics in high school, it's very important. But I come from a time of when there was still OAC and dial-up internet. Sorry, is that better? What? Oh, sorry. And when this was still called the ACT Awards. A time where girls' sports weren't as important and there weren't as many opportunities for us. But whether I'm from here or there, being dedicated to athletics is still the same. Having the heart for a game or pushing yourself to the limits will continue throughout your life. In high school, I discovered myself, as I'm sure many of you have. You gain the confidence during these years, and I hope you continue after you graduate. Whether you play at a collegiate level or work out in your kitchen, push yourself through life and keep up with it, because one day you may have a cocky 13-year-old son that you have to beat at every game he challenged you, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to for much longer. So enough about myself. This is all about you right now. Let's get started. Each year, Tenaris partners with the Sault Ste. Marie Women's Athletic Association to recognize and celebrate the top female athletes in their respective sports from schools throughout the city. The following nominees were selected by their coaches to represent their school for their outstanding play, sportsmanship, and positive attitude. For each sport, I ask that each nominee join me on stage to be celebrated with your fellow athletes. The winners will then be recognized at the end of the night. Without further ado, here are your 2022-23 Tenaris Award nominees. The nominees for cross country are... Oh, I'd like to apologize if I mess up anyone's name. I also have been living in the States for 20 years. I apologize if my American slips out a little bit. From Cora Collegiate, Lucy LaFrance. You cannot ask for much more from Lucy. While playing basketball at a high school level, she made time to commit to cross country by running after basketball practices or before games. She was always prepared to work and work hard. Her internal drive makes her a strong, focused runner who desires to improve each time out. This year, she led her team to an overall division title by winning the senior women's event. She followed that up by a 13th finish at NASA, narrowly missing an offset berth by one runner. She leads by example, is a joy to coach. From Cora Collegiate, Lucy LaFrance. From Notre Dame de Sault, Annabelle Dewar. Annabelle was the youngest athlete from Notre Dame de Sault. However, she was also the most determined competitor. Plagued with injuries most of the season, she was still the most consistent athlete on the team. No matter what came her way, she was always willing to find alternative ways to train and always push forward. Notre Dame de Sceaux is proud to present their nominee for cross-country running, Miss Annabelle Dewar. From White Pines, Olivia Hiscock. Even as a junior on the White Pines Wolverines cross-country team, Olivia took on a leadership role right from the start of the season. Her dedication to practice, positive attitude, and talent as a runner motivated her teammates as well as her coaches. Olivia is the true definition of grit. She tackled difficult practices, additional strength training workouts, and juggled multiple sports. She accomplished all of this while being an encouraging and respectful teammate. Olivia's skills as a runner progressed throughout her season and coalesced with her 17th place overall finish at NASA. Olivia deserves to be recognized for her commitment, skill, and passion for the sport of cross-country running. From Superior Heights, Kate Beard. Kate is the type of athlete every coach wants. She's positive, coachable, and trains hard every practice, even though she often had skiing practice right after cross-country. Although only in grade 9, she carried herself like a veteran and set an example for all members of the cross-country team. She runs tough and determined, and there's never an ounce of quit in this young lady. Superior Heights is proud to nominate Kate DeBeer as their Tenaris cross-country nominee. From St. Mary's College, True Toms. St. Mary's College is proud to recognize True Toms for her continued dedication to the sport of running and for representing SMC on the cross-country team while also meeting the demands of a busy high school basketball schedule. She is also the most supportive teammate who always motivates and encourages her fellow runners along the trails. This young lady is tenacious, determined, and a true competitor. She placed first in the city championship and 10th in NASA in a very competitive field and narrowly missed her goal of attending OFSA by just one place this year. The Knights cross-country team is looking forward to more years of running with this amazing athlete. From St. Mary's College, True Toms. These are your 2023 cross-country nominees. Thank you, ladies. The nominees for basketball are, from St. Mary's College, Ashlyn Noble. St. Mary's is very proud to nominate Ashlyn Noble as this year's Tenaris basketball nominee. After returning from an ACL injury, Ashlyn led the league and senior Knights in scoring average 16 points per game. She was a major factor in helping the Knights reach tournament finals in Aurelia and Sudbury. This year, she captained the Knights to a 9-0 record for a league title. Unfortunately, she suffered an ankle injury which kept her out of the city championship. At NASA, Ashlyn displayed her talents, leading the Knights to the final game, only losing to a tough and determined Llewellyn team. In the provincial championship at OFSA, she fit right in with the best talents in the game, proving that she could play at the next level. Ashlyn was also selected as this year's Referees Award winner, chosen by local officials combining sportsmanship and ability. Congratulations, Ashlyn. From Cora Collegiate, Lucy LaFrance. Cora Collegiate is proud to present Lucy LaFrance for their Tenaris basketball nominee. Lucy is a highly skilled, well-rounded basketball player on both ends of the court who boasts a very strong work ethic. Lucy was a deadly shooter all year, especially behind the three-point line. Lucy was consistently Cora's high scorer, but more impressively, she always shut down the opposing team's best player. Top players hated playing against her, which demonstrates how infuriating her defense could be. Over the course of the season, Lucy led Cora to winning the Aurelia Black Ball Classic, as well as securing back-to-back city championships. Cora wants to thank Lucy for her dedication, hard work, and leadership on the basketball court over the last few years. We wish her the best as she pursues her basketball career at Nipissing University next year. From White Pines, Chloe Cormier. Chloe consistently shows up for practices and was a true leader for the team during practices and games. She always worked hard whether the team was down by 10 or by 50. She has a never-give-up attitude, which was always on display. She was the go-to to communicate with the team and would rally them to give them their best. With a small bench, Chloe did not get much rest because she was needed on both ends of the floor. White Pines will miss her hard work, fighting spirit, and determination. Chloe, your coaches wish you all the best next year and in the years to come. They have no doubt you will be successful in whatever you decide to do. Thank you for your years of dedication to White Pines. You will be missed at White Pines. From Superior Heights, Sadie Grabarger. Once again, Superior Heights is pleased to nominate Sadie Grabarger as their Tenaris nominee for basketball. Sadie has continued to grow and truly exemplifies what it means to be a Steelhawk. She brings a great mix of leadership and skill to the program, and she'll be sorely missed next year. Not only is Sadie one of the team's top defenders, but she can take over offensively, often leading in scoring or setting her teammates up to score themselves. Sadie is the total package. She has a tireless work ethic and practices like she plays. Sadie, thank you for all of your effort and everything you've done for the Steelhawk program and Superior Heights as a whole. Your coaches know that you will have enormous success next year as you lace up for Algoma University basketball program. They are lucky to have you, such a terrific addition to their squad. Congratulations, Sadie Grabarger, Superior Heights Tenaris basketball nominee. These are your 2023 Tenaris basketball nominees. Thank you, ladies. The Tenaris nominees for Nordic skiing are from Superior Heights, Kate DeBeer. Superior Heights is proud to nominate Kate DeBeer as its Nordic skiing nominee. Kate is a remarkable cross-country skier who also achieved first place at both the city and NASA ski competitions and a remarkable 6th at OFSA, all while demonstrating grit and sportsmanship along the way. These qualities make her a role model for her teammates and competitors alike. The nominee for Superior Heights is Kate DeBeer. From St. Mary's College, Taylor Neeson. Taylor was no stranger to Nordic skiing and was excited to share her passion with students at SMC. By early in grade 9, she was a true leader on the team, often teaching new members technique and providing encouragement. This was appreciated as 3/4 of the team consisted of newcomers to Canada. Taylor qualified for NASA and OFSA and put forth an excellent effort. Taylor's teachers were also in awe of how responsible she was. Whenever she would be absent for the sport, she'd be asking ahead of time for work that would be missed and making sure it was completed. Taylor, your coaches are confident that you will continue to shine as a member of the SMC ski team. From St. Mary's College, Taylor Neeson. From Cora Collegiate, Annika Davey. Cora's nominee for this year's Tenaris Award in Nordic skiing is Annika Davey. Annika is a senior athlete who really stepped up in the inaugural season to take on a leading role for the Cora Colts. She's dedicated to her sport and put in a tremendous amount of time and effort, which she proved through attending every practice and juggling her club ski training as well. She was the best placed senior girl from the Sioux at the NASA and OFSA championship and represented the Sioux in multiple races at the All-Ontario level. Congratulations to Annika Davey. From White Pines, Malia Kirk. Entering her last year of high school, this student was not sure what to expect after joining cross-country skiing. After an exhausting run as lead in the school play, trying out a sport she hadn't participated in for half a decade wasn't a usual move for a theater person. This student athlete responded to the challenge by surprising her coaches and herself. She gritted out the top 5 finish at the city championship and then raced to an exhilarating and excellent finish at NASA in the high school division, where she qualified for OFSA. All of this while enduring an extremely difficult year with resilience and grace. The White Pines entry for girls cross-country skiing is determined, gritty athlete who is known mostly for being sweet and kind. From White Pines, Malia Kirk. These are your 2023 Tenaris Nordic Skiing nominees. The Tenaris nominees for volleyball are, from White Pines, Lexi Pine. This year's Senior Wolverines team was full of heart and hustle. It was a team full of the hardest workers in the room. All were willing to put the time to learn and do what was needed to be done to help the team. Their improvement was noticed by their coaches, the opposition's coaches, and parents as well. Lexi is one who led the way, put in the work, gave her blood, sweat, and tears to the team and her coaches this year. She worked on everything from service to firm, hitting, and blocking, and visibly making huge progress throughout the season. She had a competitive spirit, showing raw emotion and passion while keeping the respect of her team and competitors. She played the game hard, never played it safe, and always made a conscious effort to learn from the game while doing her best to help her team the best they could be. She respected all and feared none. We look forward to the amazing things she will accomplish next year, as this was her first year at the senior level. This year's nominee for the Tenaris Volleyball Award from White Pines is the talented and hardworking Miss Lexi Pine. From Superior Heights, Emily Allard. Since Emily joined the Superior Heights volleyball program, it has been evident she possessed the skill and knowledge of a volleyball player. Not only her abilities, but her fierce competitiveness is what sets her aside from each player on the court. Emily is a talented passer, attacker, and blocker, and she encompasses the attributes to play at any position asked of her. She moves with grit and determination and takes control of situations needed to make important points and plays. She is a leader among her peers. She is highly motivated, and she competes with effortlessness. She is a powerful player, she is a smart player, and she is dedicated to the team. Superior Heights is grateful for the impact she has had on the sport and enjoyed watching her develop over all 5 years. Superior Heights is proud to nominate Emily Allard as their Tenaris Volleyball nominee. From St. Mary's College, Crystalline Sewell. Throughout her 4 years of playing volleyball at St. Mary's College, Crystalline has worked hard to improve her skills both on defense and offense. Crystalline could influence the flow of the game with a dominating block or an impressive spike to the floor. Teams would even alter their lineups and defensive alignments to try to counter Crystalline's volleyball prowess. It is these skills that helped lead St. Mary's to league and city championship. This was also evident at the Fanshawe College Tournament, where they finished in the top 4, and Crystalline was selected to the tournament all-star team. Crystalline is a wonderful young lady who's loved by her coaches and teammates. St. Mary's College is proud to nominate Crystalline Sewell as their Tenaris nominee for the 2023 senior volleyball season. From Cora Collegiate, Michaela Tremblay. Michaela is a leader in both action and spirit and takes to the road with relish. Her drive to push herself and always improve has left an impression on her coaches and her teammates whenever she's in the gym, be that for a practice or a competition. She's an athlete who expects much of herself and is always striving to bring up the energy and spirits of her teammates no matter the situation. When the game is at its most intense, that is when she wants the ball the most. While her coaches may see her athletic accomplishments shine in front of them, they also know that she successfully balances that with her academic pursuits as well. Quill is proud to nominate Michaela Tremblay as their Tenaris Valuable nominee. From Notre Dame de Sault, Naomi Graham. Naomi Graham started the year as left side, showing a lot of potential as a leader. Her great attitude and her willingness to help others in every way she could resulted in her becoming co-captain. During the season, it was also decided to try putting Naomi as a libero, and she did a fantastic job. No matter where she was on the court, Naomi would shine consistently, giving her all at every practice and game. Naomi would ask questions as needed and wasn't afraid to ask for advice or help. Notre Dame de Sault is excited to say that Naomi will return next year and keep improving her skills. Bravo, Naomi. These are your 2023 Tenaris Volleyball nominees. The nominees for the Bob Thought Curling Award are from Queer Collegiate, Brooke Nicholson. Throughout the season, Brooke demonstrated her commitment and enthusiasm to the sport of curling. She has a solid foundation of skill and technique, along with the positive attitude she brings with her on and off the ice. At practice, she always came ready with a game plan, knowing what skills she wanted to improve. Brooke called games with her team's strengths in mind and looked for input during games. As a team, they worked together to win the league and city championship and came second at NASA. What a great way to end a season. Congratulations, Brooke. From White Pines, Trinity Poisson. Trinity is a first-year curler who has shown great improvement over the curling season. She helped the Superior Heights boys team to a second-place finish in both the city and league championship, which earned them a spot at NASA. At NASA, they went undefeated and captured the NASA championship. She is a very positive, determined athlete who brings effort to every game and practice. Congratulations, Trinity. From Superior Heights, Caitlin Robinson. Last season, Caitlin skipped the girls' team for the Superior Heights Steelhawks. This season, the girls' team dissolved and she opted to play on the boys' team. Hesitant at first, Caitlin placed various positions on the team for the initial part of the season. As her confidence grew and after a team vote, Caitlin became skip. Her knowledge of strategy and execution of play made her very competitive with the other teams. She would lead her team to a third-place finish overall in the city championship, barely losing out in the semifinal. Caitlin's attitude, sense of humor, leadership, and knowledge of the game makes her the 2022-23 Tenaris nominee from Superior Heights. From St. Mary's College, Lauren Pizzuto. She's not here. Shall I read it anyway? Or just go to the next one? Read it? Okay. Lauren has been vice skip for the SMC girls curling team for 2 seasons. Lauren took on that responsibility seriously and quickly learned that it was her job to help the team become more successful. Many a time you would see Lauren offering her opinion to the skip on how to approach and decide what shot should be undertaken. She was instrumental in strategizing the game. Lauren is very devoted to her team by attending all practices and games. When the skip was absent, she took on the added responsibility of skipping the team with enthusiasm and authority. She would always be uplifting to her teammates, encouraging them to play to the best of their abilities. She was always cheerful and fun to be around. She's anticipating the next curling season as she tries out for the Algoma University girls curling team in October. She has all the characteristics to be a team player and be an asset to their team. St. Mary's College is proud to introduce to you Lauren Pizzuto. These are your 2023 Bob Fott Curling nominees. The Tenaris nominees for wrestling are, from St. Mary's College, Sienna McDonald. This year's nominee from St. Mary's College is a fifth-year wrestler. Unfortunately, she only got to compete for 3 of her years, but through those years, she was a 2 times NASA and city champion. She won a gold medal at a very tough Matman Classic, and was this year's bronze medal in the 115-kilogram weight class at OFSA. St. Mary's is proud to present future Algoma Thunderbird wrestler Sienna McDonald as their Tenaris wrestling nominee. From Quilla Collegiate, Hannah Etier. Hannah had an outstanding year for the Cora wrestling team. In only her first year at the team, Hannah placed first at city championships, first at the NASA championship, and 6th at the offset championship at the 51-kilogram weight class. Battling through some tough matches at the offset championship in Ottawa, Hannah had to withdraw due to injury, otherwise her season may have been even more impressive. With her natural talent for the sport, making the offset podium is a realistic goal for this Colt. Congratulations, Hannah, on an outstanding rookie season. From White Pines, Nevaeh Pine. Nevaeh is a very determined young athlete who is just discovering her true potential in both life and sport. She is someone who consistently works on their technique in both at White Pines and through the Algoma Wrestling Club. Nevaeh is well respected by her teammates and her fellow competitors, which is one of the best things to see from a coach's perspective. Nevaeh ended this season as city, NASA, and offset champion. Nevaeh also works hard as an Indigenous student trustee and Northern Indigenous Youth Council chair for the Algoma District School Board, which makes her an exceptional role model for future Indigenous athletes at White Pines. All this displays how much pride she has in her community of Kettagonsibi and how hard work and determination can bring student athletes to elite levels in both education as well as athletics. The nominee from White Pines for the Tenaris Wrestling Award is Nevaeh Pine. From Superior Heights, Emily Holmes. Emily was the only female on our wrestling team, and this brought out about challenges, however. Emily faced these with grace and class. Just like she does at every competition, Emily thank you for your fierce competitive attitude and your drive as a Steelhawk wrestler. Emily Holmes, Superior Heights Tenaris Wrestling nominee. These are your 2023 Tenaris Wrestling nominees. The nominees for badminton are, from Notre Dame de Sault, Kayla Lemieux. Notre Dame de Sault's badminton's nominee this year is Kayla Lemieux. She is a 10th grade student who is now in her 2nd year of badminton. She always gave her best effort at practices, the mini-meets, and the city championships. She's a great athlete who demonstrates perseverance and determination every time she steps on the court. She always has a positive attitude and was always encouraging her teammates. Notre Dame is proud to introduce to you Kayla Lemieux. From Superior Heights, Claire Gould. Superior Heights is proud to nominate Claire Gould for the Tenaris Badminton Award. This year, Claire tried a new position, and she took the role on without hesitation. Her competitive nature and aggressive play at the net helped her and her partner to a second-place finish at City and third at NASA, losing to the eventual champions by only 2 points in each set. As a grade 10 student, Claire traveled to the Senior Sudbury tournament to gain experience, knowledge, and insight to playing the game at a high level. Claire accepted the challenge and raised her game to compete in every match she was in. She came back with determination to become better skilled and worked with her partner to do the same. Your coaches are looking forward to seeing you achieve your potential in the coming years. Congratulations, Claire Gould. From St. Mary's College, Ashlyn Noble. Ashlyn claims this nomination for the second year in a row. This year, she proudly represented St. Mary's College in the Senior Ladies Singles Division for the second year in a row. She won the top spot at City Championships, earning a gold medal and the chance to compete at NASA representing St. Mary's College. After that, she achieved a very honorable showing at NASA Championship, tying for 5th place in the region. SMC has been fortunate to have this fierce athlete represent their school for the last 2 years, and with her departure, they will certainly miss her athletic prowess. St. Mary's College is proud to recognize Ashlyn Noble as their Tenaris Badminton nominee. From White Pines, Kaisley Murray. Tenacity, dedication, and commitment are 3 qualities that help make Kaisley Murray one of the strongest female badminton players in recent White Pines history. Playing above her age category in doubles, she was able to work well with her teammate and portray a positive attitude on the court. Always dependable at practice and willing to help others, Kaisley demonstrates the qualities of the White Pines Wolverine and is this year's nominee for the Tenaris Badminton Award. From Queer Collegiate, Delaney Elliott and Grace Elliott. Quora is proud to nominate the duo, also known as Elliott Squared, as their Tenaris Badminton nominees. Just in case you were wondering, no, they are not twins or even sisters. Delaney and Grace are a perfect combination of brain and brawn, although we are not sure which one is which. All kidding aside, Delaney and Grace demonstrate a willingness to learn and can follow instruction quickly, which is very important in badminton. They are both versatile, multi-sport athletes who are naturals on the badminton court. They won the ladies' senior doubles title without dropping a match. They faced tough competition at NASA, finishing 3rd, narrowly missing out on OFSA berth. From Queer Collegiate, Delaney Elliott and Grace Elliott. These are your 2023 badminton nominees. The nominees for the Hazel Morrison Award for Track and Field are from White Pines, Akila Whitmell. The nominee from White Pines competed in 3 events at this year's city meet, and although she had a minor setback earlier in the season, putting her on the sidelines for a portion of training, she returned focused and ready to get back to business. She placed 1st in the 100 meters, 1st in the long jump, and was a member of the relay team that placed 4th. At NASA, she placed 2nd in the long jump and 3rd in the 100 meters and advanced to represent White Pines at OFSA in long jump despite only being in grade 9, placing 13th overall. She's a very competitive all-around natural athlete who always comes to practice prepared and ready to put forth her best effort. She is a coachable athlete who always wants to learn and improve upon her skills to do better. White Pines is excited to have her for 3 more years, and her coaches expect big things from her in the coming years. Aquila Bright Pines hopes to use the experience from OFSA this year to set higher goals for next year because they know you can attain them. Congratulations on an excellent season, Aquila. White Pines is proud to nominate Aquila Whitmell for the Hazel Morrison Track and Field Award. And from Superior Heights, Lisa McMichael. Lisa is a dedicated and determined athlete who strives to do her best every time she steps on the track. She made a big decision for herself to race all 3 distance events at cities with the intention of dropping the 3,000 for NASA. In the final hour, she asked her coach if it was too late to put her back in the 3,000 meter at NASA because she just wanted to give it another try. Lisa raced gutsy races and bettered her times each time out. Lisa can be counted on to help her coaches with anything and encourage her teammates. She cares about others more than she cares about herself, as demonstrated after she raced a great 800 meter at the city meet, placing second. After the race, she said she felt bad because the athlete in third place had remarked that she really wanted to qualify for NASA. Lisa thought that only the top 2 got to go, and she felt bad having passed the other athlete right at the end, which she thought meant the other girl wouldn't qualify. She was visibly relieved when informed the top 4 moved on and that she hadn't crushed someone else's dreams. You could not ask for a better, more positive, determined, helpful, and mature athlete to have on your roster, so Superior Heights is proud to nominate Lisa McMichael for the Hazel Morrison Track and Field Award. From St. Mary's College, Kira Laming. Kira represents St. Mary's College with the determination and grace. She has proudly represented St. Mary's College for the past 4 years, has a phenomenal work ethic, and is focused on achieving her goals. She placed first at city championship in 100-meter hurdles, first in high jump, and was a key member of the first-place 4x4 relay team. At NASA Track and Field, she placed third in the 100-meter hurdles, second in high jump, and fourth along with her teammates in the 4x4 relay. She represented SMC at OFSA in both the high jump and the 100-meter hurdles, achieving personal best in each event. St. Mary's College is proud to recognize Kira Laming, a true knight at this year's Tenaris nominee for track and field. From Cora Collegiate, Caitlin Tarr. Caitlin is Cora's nominee for the sport of track and field for the 2nd year in a row. Caitlin is an exceptional multi-sport athlete, balancing track and field with multiple other sports, all while maintaining a high honor status at Cora. She not only excels in sports, but is also an extremely talented artist. Caitlin really took on a key leadership role with the young Cora team by helping run run-up and coaching some of the younger sprinters and jumpers. Caitlin's hard work paid off with exceptional performances at the City Track Championships by sprinting to a first-place finish at the 100 meters, 200 meters, and in the triple jump, while taking home the senior girls athlete at the meet. She was the anchor for the winning 4x100-meter relay and ran the 4x400 relay teams who placed second at the City Championship. At the NASA Championship, she placed first in 100 meters, first in triple jump, and fourth in the 200. Caitlin was the essential part of the core team and will truly be missed. From Cora Collegiate, Caitlin Tull. From Notre Dame de Sault, Leah Ewell. Leah is a joy to coach and to be around. She has compassion for her fellow teammates and worked hard to better herself at her events, attending every practice. She competed at cities in the 200-meter sprint, long jump, and high jump. She qualified for NASA, coming fourth in high jump, and then placed seventh. Your coaches are looking forward to coaching you in the years to come. Notre Dame de Sault is proud to present their nominee for track and field, Miss Leah Ewell. These are your 2023 Hazel Morrison Track and Field nominees. The nominees for the Tenaris Soccer Award are, from Superior Heights, Taya Shackleton. Superior Heights nominates their incredible Steelhawk, Taya Shackleton, for the Tenaris Soccer Award. Taya has proven to be a threat on the field with her tenacious drive, outstanding perseverance, and leadership. She is hands down one of the most valuable players in the league, which has shown during regular season and NASA play. Taya excels at controlling the ball on the field, all while providing offense and supporting her defense. Her stamina and effort are next to none. She has battled through an injury which sidelined her for a few games, but that only proved to be the motivating factor when it came to NASA, where she dominated every game and led the Steelhawks to the semifinal game. Furthermore, she's not only an inspiring and motivating captain on the team, but also a positive influence to the younger girls. Superior Heights could not be prouder of your accomplishments thus far, Taya, and will greatly miss your presence on the field next year. It was a pleasure watching you grow over the years into such an admirable young woman. Represent us well as you venture on to your next soccer milestone at Oglala University. From White Pines, Chloe Cormier. White Pines has chosen Chloe Cormier as the Tenaris nominee for soccer. Chloe is an all-around outstanding player with exceptional soccer skills. Her quick speed, determination, fearless attitude, and ability to read the game led the Wolverines to be able to compete against the powerful competition. Her dedication and passion to the sport, along with her motivation to never quit, showed the importance of how crucial she was to the Wolverines. From the beginning to the end of each game, Chloe showed great encouragement and enthusiasm towards her fellow players. She was not only a crucial player, but she was also a leader. White Pines is proud to nominate Chloe Cormier as their Tenaris Soccer nominee. From Clare Collegiate, Delaney Elliott. This nominee exemplifies the true representation of a student athlete. She not only brings her competitive edge and skill to the soccer field, but also excels in the classroom. Delaney is one of the most exciting players to watch and most challenging to play against. She plays the game with ease and makes it look effortless. Teammates look to Delaney as a leader. She was someone who set up plays, scored goals, and controlled the field. She showed true perseverance through the season, playing any position that was needed. She's an incredible athlete, always competing, always giving it her all. And Clare is honored to have you on their side. From Clare Collegiate, Delaney Elliott. From St. Mary's College, Caitlin Senecal. Caitlin is an athletic powerhouse who represented the Knights well as a team captain. She's a true student athlete by definition in the way that she balances both her studies and athletics. She'll be entering the biomedical science program at Western University. Caitlin is a team leader who channels her leadership to steer the team to victory. As a center midfielder, she managed to play and motivated the senior girls to the undefeated league and city championship, and the record of being undefeated continued in all NASA play. Caitlin is compassionate, unselfish, and 100% supportive of all the athletes on her team. She always operates as a committed, passionate, and cheerful team player. Her encouraging demeanor and pleasant presence sheds nothing but positivity at game time. Caitlin is a force to be reckoned with and is an asset to any team she's on. From St. Mary's College, Caitlin Senecal. These are your 2023 soccer nominees.
Screaming, and one of the changes,
The nominees for the Percy Bedford Graduating Female Athlete of the Year are, from Core Collegiate, Lucy LaFrance. Lucy is a talented multi-sport athlete who excelled in cross-country running, basketball, volleyball, and track and field. Her talent and dedication to each sport are unmatched, and her accomplishments are nothing short of remarkable. She started off each season juggling and excelling at both cross country and basketball. She was on the city championship runner in grade 12 and finished and placed second every other year. Her accolades didn't stop there. She was consistently in the top of the field at NASA and qualified for OFSA as a novice runner. Her endurance, speed, and drive are impressive, and she never gives up. This was demonstrated in her tough NASA race in grade 11. Basketball is Lucy's true passion. She is a stalwart on the court. She's often tasked with guarding an opponent's best player and is always counted on to be one of the team's top scorers. Although her basketball career was shortened during COVID and she missed out on NASA her grade 11 year, Lucy didn't disappoint. She ended her high school career as back-to-back city champions. Lucy would go straight into volleyball, where again she was a star on the court. As a middle hitter, Lucy played one of the toughest and most taxing positions of the team. Lucy's ability to dominate a play is unlike any other. She has the capability to see the play unfold and make big stops. Along the way, she captured a league championship and 2 city championships. Finally, Lucy would end each school year on the track. Lucy competed in the 800 and 1500, winning city every year, following it up with several top 10 finishes at NASA. Congratulations, Lucy. Never mind, it goes to page 2. Through her athletic prowess, Lucy was also a star in the classroom. Lucy is graduating with a 96% average and attending Nipissing University, where she will be taking a BSc in mathematics and playing basketball for Lady Lakers. Lucy is also an excellent leader and a great teammate, inspiring her fellow athletes to be their best and united in achieving their goals. Her hard work, perseverance, and ability to balance sports and academics have made CORE proud. Lucy, CORE is proud of you, and know that you have a bright future ahead. Pride, passion, purpose, forever a Colt. From Superior Heights, Taya Shackleton. Superior Heights is pleased to nominate Taylor Shackleton as the Percy Bedford Female Athlete of the Year. Over the course of her high school career, Taylor has competed in cross country, basketball, volleyball, badminton, soccer, and track and field. On each of her teams, she played an integral part and experienced much success. When the return of sports in her grade 11 year, Taya came back and joined all of her teams once again. This time, she was an even bigger competitor. She helped lead a basketball team to a second-place finish in league play. In volleyball, her team placed second after Final Four action, but was not able to compete at NASA due to the pandemic. In soccer, she was a leader on the field and, in fact, was the Tenaris nominee for the past 2 years. In track and field this year, she ran and competed at NASA after placing in top spots in all of her events. In her final year, she once again experienced athletic success. Her basketball team lost a hard-fought game in the semifinals to Cora. In volleyball, her team placed second in league play and in Final Four action and competed at NASA. Badminton action saw Taylor have success with her partner as well. Unfortunately, due to an injury, she was not able to compete at the city track and field meet after training hard for her events. She also had to take a break from soccer, but was able to come back to help her Steelhawks compete at NASA, where they lost in the semifinals to Schollard Hall. Taylor is the athlete every coach dreams of. She is a dedicated, hardworking, and true leader on and off the court, field, or pitch. She loves every sport and will do whatever it takes to succeed. She puts in their time, and it's paid off. She was captain of both the basketball and soccer teams, and without her, neither team would have had the success they did. She elevates the team with her level of play and attitude. Taylor has achieved all the athletic success and competed at a high level, all while keeping an above 90% average in her academics, achieving many top marks in her courses. Taylor is committed to playing soccer at Algoma University next year as she moves on to study biology. Taylor will be missed next year, but Superior Heights knows that she will succeed at whatever she does. Thank you, Taylor, for all you've done at Superior Heights. Your coaches will miss you. From St. Mary's College, Ashlyn Noble. St. Mary's College is very proud to nominate Ashlyn Noble for this year's Percy Bedford Award. Ashlyn has been a very important part of athletics at St. Mary's College as a member of the basketball, volleyball, badminton, and track and field teams. She overcame her biggest obstacle in grade 10 when she suffered a major knee injury and worked tirelessly to get back in action. In basketball, she has captured 2 league, city, and NASA titles and ended this year leading the 11th ranked Knights to a respectable finish at OFSA. Ashlyn was selected as SMC's Tenaris basketball nominee and has also won the referee award combining sportsmanship and ability. On the volleyball court, she was the team setter, leading the Knights to a league and city championship. Her leadership on the court was evident every game as her fellow teammates fed off her energy. To compete a perfect season in badminton, Ashlyn captured the Senior Ladies City Championship in singles and placed 5th in NASA. Finally, on the track, she finished 2nd in the 400, 3rd in the 200, 2nd in the 4x1 relay, and 1st in the 4x4 meter area, as she was an accomplished athlete who combines leadership, skill, and sportsmanship, and has helped make every team she's played on with more successful based on her abilities, competitiveness, and intensity. Ashlyn, St. Mary's College is very proud of your achievements and thanks you for the many contributions you have made to the athletic program. From St. Mary's College, Ashlyn Noble. From Notre Dame de Sault, Naomi Graham. Notre Dame de Sault is proud to nominate Naomi Graham for the Percy Bedford Award. Naomi is a young lady with a lot of heart, a team-first attitude, and natural leadership ability in the gym and on the court. Naomi participated in track and field and badminton for her school, and she worked hard to better herself and encourage her teammates to do the same, but her strongest sport through the years has been volleyball. She played volleyball for all 4 years so far and was the captain this year. She has always worked very hard to make herself and her team better during all practices and was always willing to make changes or sacrifices asked of her if the objective was to make her team better. Whether it was a change of technique, mindset, or role on a team, Naomi has always answered the call with an open mind, and this way of approaching sport has enhanced her performance and given her more playing time as her high school career has progressed. She holds sport, in particular volleyball, and her teams very near to her heart, and this is shown day in and day out with this young lady. While Naomi is graduating at the end of this year, she has chosen to return to NDS next year to continue her high school education and further prepare herself to post-secondary education in the near future. From White Pines, Chloe Cormier. The nominee from White Pines competed in basketball, volleyball, soccer, and track and field over her high school career. She improved in every facet of each of the sports she competed in. In basketball, she led the team in scoring on many nights. In volleyball, she continuously improved and became a dependable starter. Despite her small stature, she developed a good spike while also being an excellent digger. She made some amazing saves throughout the season. She was a standout in soccer, and she's continuing her participation in the sport at the next level. In track and field, she competed in jumping, running, and throwing, despite the sport not being her favorite, helping us earn some points for the school. She was also a leader for our small team with her vocal leadership, as well as being the communication between her coaches and her teammates whenever necessary. She rarely missed practices and was always one of the first girls out of the change room for practice. She's a feisty athlete who wants to win, so she always left it all out on the court and did not shy away from any challenges. Clearly, the WP athletic team will miss your determination, commitment, and leadership to our teams. Thank you for your years of hard work and dedication, and best of luck next year at Oglala University as you continue your education and soccer career. You will always be a Wolverine, and we will look forward to watching your success next year on the soccer field. The nominee from White Pines is Chloe Cormier. These are your 2023 Percy Bedford nominees. Next is the Harvey Morrison Award for Outstanding Contribution to Girls Athletics. This special award is given in memory of Harvey Morrison, the originator and founder of the ACT, now Tenaris Female Athletic Awards Dinner. This award has been established to recognize students from each school whom, in the opinion of teachers, coaches, and fellow students, has made a significant contribution to the overall athletic program at her school. This is a cumulative award acknowledging contributions made by the student throughout her secondary school years. Harvey Morrison was a man who was very aware and appreciative of the efforts made by others, often in a behind-the-scenes role to guarantee the success and quality of the program. A special plaque has been made for each school, and the name of the award winner is added each year to her school's plaque. The recipients will each receive a special memento from the Women's Athletic Association. The following athletic directors from the schools will now introduce you to the 2023 recipients of the Harvey Morrison Award. From Superior Heights, Ms. Terry Lynn Della Penta.
She's a little taller than I am. Welcome. So the Superior Heights recipient for the Harvey Morrison Award is Gracie Wright. Gracie embodies the essence of the Harvey Morrison Award. She is one of the hardest working students that I know. She's always willing and asking to help whenever the opportunity comes up. She comes to me and asks me, "Hey DP, can I help with this? Can I do this?" It's very nice. She loves being behind the scenes and doing all the grunt work. Thank you, Gracie, for making my job easier at Superior Heights by seemingly knowing what I need before I even ask you. I'm very lucky that I don't have to say goodbye because Gracie is only in grade 11, so she's back next year to hopefully help me continue with the Superior Heights Athletics program. Thank you, Gracie. You truly are a superior Steelhawk. Next up, I'd like to call Ms. Michelle Guzzo from St. Mary's College.
St. Mary's College is very proud to introduce this year's recipients of the Harvey Morrison Award. Emma Winters, who can't be with us tonight, and Faith Murphy. Please come up to the stage, Phil. These two young ladies are the core and the backbone of all the athletic events that go on at St. Mary's, and I even got corrected on Monday night because I made a little joke and I said, "Oh, the only thing they haven't done is football, so guys, football team, sorry." But then I found out they do the sticks at the football game too, so these girls do it all. They are helpful, cooperative, and dependable members of our St. Mary's Athletics program for the last several years. They have taken leadership roles in our athletic community, assisting in many aspects of athletics, from working admission to basketball games, running score tables, setting up, assisting with elementary concession stands for all of the different elementary tournaments that we run, and always volunteering. They are there without even being asked, which is totally awesome. We wouldn't be able to have the athletic programs that we do without awesome helpers like these two young ladies here. In addition to helping out with athletics, Emma and Faith are dedicated and enthusiastic young ladies who approach learning with confidence and determination. Faith is also a badminton player for us. St. Mary's College would like to thank Emma and Faith for their significant contributions to St. Mary's athletics over the last few years. We are graduating Emma, but we are thankful that we still have Faith, and we hope that she trains someone new coming up through the ranks. We will truly miss Emma. We are thankful for her, and we count ourselves fortunate that we get Faith for one more year. So please give us a hand in recognizing these wonderful young ladies. I'd like Monsieur Charbonneau to come up here, please, from Notre-Dame-de-Sault.
This year, Notre-Dame Sault is proud to give the prestigious Harvey Morrison Award to Brianna A. I am extremely proud to be able to be up here to speak about Brianna because she really is one of the unsung heroes. And that is what I think about when I ponder on good candidates for this award. Someone who is selfless, hardworking, easy to count on and work with. Our candidate is all of those things and more. I have gotten to know her very well in the past 4 years through her various school activities. If it is while teaching her, coaching her on the volleyball court, or while participating in other school activities with her. She always brings an openness and good sense of humor that few others always do. Brianna has helped out in countless ways since she has been a boy aware. If it is scorekeeping and marking games or showing the younger volunteers to do so, doing some lines for other games, or even helping out at practices for the younger team this year and last. She is always up to the task. However, it is not just Brianna's technical skills and expertise that make her outstanding. It is her unwavering passion for giving back to her school that sets her apart. Whether it's volunteering her time, sharing her knowledge, or simply being a source of inspiration, Brianna goes above and beyond to make a lasting impact. She, like the rest of the young ladies here, believes that sport has the power to transform lives. And through her tireless efforts, she is actively creating a positive change in the lives of those she touches. Today, we do celebrate Brianna's achievements and strive to follow in her footsteps as we work together to build a better, more compassionate community. Good luck while you continue your education next year, Brianna. I know you will be able to succeed in everything that you choose, and you will be able to help a lot of other people along the way. You are a hardworking, strong-willed young lady, and that will bring you far in life. We will miss you a lot next year, so don't be shy to come drop in from time to time when you come home, because as you know, voyageur un jour, voyageur toujours.
Thanks, Louis. The winner of the Harvey Morrison Award for Clara is Mia Lumaranta. Like Mia tells me all the time, life would be easier if she just had keys to the school. That's because she's always setting things up, putting away equipment, and helping others out. Whenever I need someone to time, to score, or work to the gate, the first person I go to is Mia, which usually benefits me because then she'll usually volunteer Eiley, her little sister, to help out as well, or else she won't give her a ride home. Mia is not only reliable and helpful and kind, but when she's not playing, she is Cora's #1 fan. She attends all the games and is leading the cheers from the stands. Sometimes these cheers and signs may be questionable, but her heart is in the right place. She's giving it all for Cora. Mia, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done for the Cora Athletic Program. Next up, we have Miss Wendy Baswell from White Pines.
White Pines is proud to nominate Chloe Cormier for this award. As you can tell, she's pretty important in our school. This is her 4th or 5th time up here right now. Every athletic director needs that one person that they can count on to make their life a little easier by helping organize events and all of our athletes. Chloe was a tremendous help to the girls' athletic program, not only by playing 4 sports herself, but also by scoring games, helping run elementary school tournaments, and helping me find other students willing to help. Despite the time and commitment it takes to play on sports teams, she was always willing to help out our program in so many other ways while also maintaining a job. Her numerous hours spent working extremely hard for our school is appreciated beyond words. Chloe, it would be very hard to replace you in our athletic program. It would also be weird to not have you in the hallway outside my office or visiting me in the gym with your Starbucks. You will be greatly missed, and we wish you all the best next year, both in the classroom and on the field as you continue your athletic career at Algoma U. You will no doubt experience success in the next stages of your life because you are a Wolverine. Congratulations, Chloe.
So I just get right into this?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. All right. I need to make this smaller, sorry. The Tenaris Award for Cross Country goes to Kate DeBeer from Superior. Kate ran all 3 main meets, winning each one. She also placed first at the City Cross Country Championship and 6th at the NASA Championships. Kate was the only female in any division for Sault Ste. Marie to qualify for the OFSA Championships. At OFSA, she ran a super tough race, improving her place by over 50 athletes in the second loop of the race, showing her excellent endurance and mental toughness. Superior Heights looks forward to seeing what Kate can do in the future. Congratulations, Kate. All right. The Tenaris Award for basketball goes to Ashlyn Noble. Ashlyn has an excellent work ethic, and her drive and passion in the sport of basketball is very evident. She will continue to play basketball next year at the OUA level, as she will suit up for the Algoma Thunderbirds. Good luck, Ashlyn. You would be missed, but SMC will be in the stands to cheer you on next year. Congratulations, Ashlyn. The Tenaris Award for volleyball goes to Michaela Tremblay. Michaela was a force all season for the Quebec Colts. Michaela dominated the middle both as a hitter and a blocker, and always made key plays at critical times to score a needed point. Luckily for Cora, Michaela will return next year to help lead the team for another city championship. Congratulations, Michaela. Cora is proud of you. The Tenaris Award for Nordic skiing goes to Kate DeBeer. You read a lot about Kate's accomplishments tonight, and remarkably, she accomplished these feats in her grade 9 year. Kate consistently displays unwavering focus, determination, and exceptional skills in her sport. With such dedication and talent, Kate is poised for a bright future in cross-country skiing, and Superior Heights is so proud of this amazing Steel Hawks athlete. Congratulations, Kate. The Tenaris Award for curling goes to Brooke Nicholson. Brooke skipped the very successful Cora curling team. She led them to both a league and city championship, just falling short at NASA, placing second with a short-staffed team. Brooke will continue her curling career next year at Algoma University. Congratulations, Brooke. The Tenaris Award for wrestling goes to Nevaeh Pine. It is one thing for a wrestler to make the podium at OFSA, but to come first and not be scored on during the entire run of the tournament is an amazing accomplishment, one that her coach, teammates, and entire school are extremely proud of. Congratulations on an unbelievable season, Nevaeh. Red Pines looks forward to seeing what you have in store for your final year. Congratulations, Nevaeh. The The Tenaris Award for badminton goes to Delaney Elliott and Grace Elliott. Delaney and Grace were leaders on the Korea badminton team, always challenging and encouraging their teammates. They led their team to a division and aggregate city championship by winning senior ladies doubles. The partnership was a one-time deal, as Grace is set to attend Wilfrid Laurier University, and Delaney will be back next year as she is only in grade 11. Congratulations, Delaney and Grace. The Hazel Morrison Track and Field Award goes to Caitlin Todd. Caitlin was a star of this track and field season. She tore up the track, winning the marquee 100-meter sprint at Cities in Nassau. She also soared to a first-place finish in the triple jump at City in Nassau. Caitlin will be hoping to continue her track and field career next year at Ottawa U. Congratulations, Caitlin. The Tenaris Award for soccer goes to Caitlin Senecal. Caitlin had an exceptional 2023 soccer season. Not only was she a league, city, and Nassau champion, she led the Knights to a silver medal at the OFSA Championship last week, that being their only loss to the season. Caitlin played a crucial role in the success of these Knights, being that reliable force in the middle, controlling the play and setting the pace of the game. Congratulations, Caitlin. Next up, we have the Tenaris Award in Academic Excellence. Tenaris has graciously provided a scholarship for the top nominated athlete who is graduating this year. The recipient has the highest marks in all STEM courses required for entering a STEM program. I would like to call upon Sunny Tekakor from Tenaris Algoma Tubes to present this prestigious award. This year's recipient is Lucy LaFrance. You have heard her name several times tonight. Lucy is a standout in cross-country, basketball, volleyball, and track and field. What is more impressive is how well-rounded of a student athlete she is. Her academic success over her high school career is absolutely outstanding. Her average in her STEM classes is an amazing 95%. She's a beautiful writer as well, earning one of the top marks in grade 12 university English. Amazingly, over her high school career, she has never earned a mark lower than 90%. She does all this while playing not just high school sports, but also competing with the Thunderbirds basketball and Ignite volleyball programs. Lucy will be continuing her studies at Nipissing University, taking her Bachelor of Science, specializing in mathematics. She will also be suiting up to play basketball for the Lady Lakers. Lucy is deserving of this award, and all, of course, so incredibly proud of her. The winner of the Tenaris Award in Academic Excellence is Lucy LaFrance. And last but not least, this year's Percy Bedford Graduating Athlete of the Year is Ashlyn Noble. Ashlyn is the type of athlete who excels at everything she does. In basketball, the team revolved around Ashlyn. She set the tempo and led with incredible anticipation, excellent positioning, and impeccable court sense, which makes her a gritty, hard-nosed player on the court. In volleyball, the team also revolved around Ashlyn. She was the setter, the key offensive contributor on the court. Her court sense and communication skills allowed her to excel in this position. Her ability to take any pass and turn it into a hittable ball is why St. Mary's saw so much success on the volleyball court this year. In badminton, all her teammates looked up to her. She was the one everyone wanted to play. They wanted to play her because they knew they were in for a tough match, and they knew she was there to help them improve. After badminton season finished, Ashlyn participated in track. In track, she ran the toughest races, the races that relied not only on physical ability, but mental strength as well. The ability to push when the body doesn't want to push any longer. The ability that all true competitors encompass. Ashlyn excels in the classroom as well. She is graduating with a 98% average. She is also a contributing member to student life at St. Mary's. She's been on student council the past 2 years, serving as junior vice president and vice president. She volunteers at every event, and when not playing, is cheering on every team. Next year, she'll be attending Oklahoma University, majoring in accounting and minoring in marketing, while she will be playing basketball for the Thunderbirds. Ashlyn is a competitor. She plays with pride. She plays with heart. She plays with a never-give-up attitude. All your coaches wish you all the best in your future endeavors and know that you will be greatly missed. This year's Percy Bedford winner, Miss Ashlyn Noble.
Hi, everybody. What an exciting night. Thank you so much, Tenaris, for allowing us to celebrate and recognize female athletes in Sault Ste. Marie. And thank you, Baron Gardens, for hosting a delicious meal. That was really well done. So to my fellow nominees, Chloe, Lucy, Taya, and Naomi, I don't know about you, but it sure made me smile when I found out who the 4 nominees were. I'll tell the audience a short version of our many friendship years together. Every birthday, Halloween, Christmas parties, we were pretty much together. We have played basketball and soccer on the same teams through YBC, Thunderbirds, SUFA, and Sioux City United. We have a close relationship with our families, spending weekends together, family trips. And in fact, when the world shut down and they announced schools were closing, I was actually sitting beside Taya and Chloe. Another interesting fact about 4 of us is we are all signed and of the Orway University love for our sport, which I believe is pretty incredible. An exceptional high school department starts with a tremendous leader. We have that at St. Mary's, and we call him Ziggy. He is not only my mentor, my guide, and my coach, he's also really considered my family. Because of him, he has encouraged and supported me back to sports after setback injuries and pushed me to be an even better player than before. We worked hard together, you as the coach, me as the player, and our bond doesn't get any better. Except when I miss a layup and he could go something like this. Come on, Ashlyn, really? Are you kidding? But more aggressive. Thank you for making some news laughs. I'd also like to mention my grade 9 basketball coach, Nate. Right from the start, he developed a bond within our team that even today we are close. Not only did he take us on multiple tournaments, but he also took us touring in Toronto, making a stop at Humber College to show us what we can achieve by working hard to play at the next level. Because of that strong bond, we captured a lot of things that season. To Miss Guzzo and Miss Brown, I honestly don't know how you two do it. These 2 coaches not only coach me in badminton and track, they also help coach cross country and hockey. I can always rely on them to make sure I'm challenged and prepared, and they can rely on me to be an excellent night representation. Then there's Mr. Baum. Back in grade 9, I definitely thought I made the team to crush the ball at the net, or in my case, in the net. He had another idea. Let's make her a setter. It's a position where you have to be delicate touch, fast feet, and remain calm and patient. Okay, great, but back then I really wasn't any of those qualities, especially the calm part. He has gone above and beyond teaching me how to be the crazy little setter I am today. In fact, this year he's coached our team to win both league and city championships. Mr. Baum is kind, funny, and patient, which through these qualities I take back to my other sports to this day. You will see us together in the future as co-coaches. Also, a huge thank you to the many dedicated assistants and teachers over the years. Thank you, SMC Athletics, for your time away from your families, the long practices, organizing tournaments, buses, foods, hotel. Us Knights appreciate it. To my Knights, my teammates, you are my ideal teammates. Our Knight spirit is contagious. We are humble, smart, and we set great examples of what SMC athletes look like. Together we can laugh and get down to business within seconds of each. Our passion playing as a Knight is really special, and our focus is admirable. We always play at a high caliber pace, and our records are impressive. We only got 2.5 years of sports, but working together and putting the success of other teams above our own success. That maximum effort allowed me to qualify for NOSA 10 times and OFSA twice, so thank you for making my athletic years a very impressive run. Over the last 8 years, I've participated in approximately 20 tournaments a year. Yes, 20. Playing soccer for Sioux City United, Thunderbirds basketball, hockey, karate, and the last 4 years of school sports. I want to give a special thank you to my parents, but I really do thank them every single day. Their commitment to me has made my athletic journey run very smoothly. They're financially supporting and emotionally understanding. Sometimes, unless I have to walk home after playing a bad game. One of my favorite times this year was going to get food after my high school basketball games and rushing home to watch whatever high school game that Sioux Sports recorded that night. But this fun event is nothing new. Every single tournament, my parents would take me, and a few of them are sitting here tonight, some girls, to do something fun in whatever city we were in, such as amusement parks, water parks, zip lining, trampoline parks, zoos, and of course, shopping. Win or lose, as always, let's go have some fun. Lastly, I want to take a few moments to talk about how impressive our sports in Sault Ste. Marie really is. I believe our city has most outstanding athletes all around, in which most of us from all 5 high schools play multiple sports. I'd also like to share with the audience that our bond with each other is really extraordinary. Sure, we want to go in and compete against each other at the highest level, but if you ever get the opportunity to watch NASA or OPSA events, stop and take a look around. You can find many Sioux athletes laughing and having a great time with each other. You can find us all huddled around under an umbrella, waiting to run our track events to start. You can see us discussing out-of-town competitors at badminton. You can hear athletes and parents cheering on whatever team makes it to the final round at NASA. We have shared buses, although it is a little bit annoying when they get picked up first and they get the back of the bus, but besides of where we've also shared hotels. I've been to many tournaments and come across many teams, and I've yet to see such a connection within a city. In closing, I would like to acknowledge that my years at St. Mary's was the best, and I hope to be back there in just a few short years. What a wonderful end to a night out. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'd just like to thank, once again, Grand Gardens for hosting tonight and Tenaris for their support. And, of course, everybody in the room, all the athletes. Without you dedicating your time, this night would not be possible. And before everyone leaves, if I could have all the winners come up for a picture, that'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you. Have a good night. And a special thank you to our MC, Kristen Jeffers.